Um, it's funny. I had a Facebook memory pop up for me, and it was something that got me thinking this morning because 15 years ago, I was in a very different place, not just physically, but even in my mental health, in my art, in my creativity, all that stuff. And this Facebook memory prompted me to really think about where I've been, where I've come from. I want to share with you what this actual post looked like. And it says, 15 years ago, I might, I think I might need to jump in on this Project 365. Is there a post somewhere with more info? Now, this is back in the days of shortened tweets and stuff. So I believe that I actually did this from Twitter and then posted to Facebook. That's why it's a little bit worded the way it is. But Project 365, that is something that is referred to also as a daily drawing or painting project. And that was my first introduction to this thought of what would it look like for me to be able to do a drawing or painting or piece of art every single day? Is that even possible? Now, this is 15 years ago. The thing is, I'm rounding the corner to close in on 13 years of my daily creative habit this April. Every single day doing something creative. Now, that has morphed and changed and evolved over, especially the past couple of years, where I've included things that have not necessarily only been visual art. But point being, there's a gap there. When I first started thinking about it to when I actually did something about it, when I took action. And so I wanted to share that because I think it's important. There's no shame. Sometimes we think we're interested in something, our curiosity gets piqued, but for whatever reason, we don't take action. And another year or two goes by before we revisit that thought, if at all. And maybe that's been your case with your creativity. Maybe that's been your case with, projects that you've wanted to do that are creative, whether it's painting, whether it's writing a book, whether it's music, crocheting, video, dance. I mean, there could be endless numbers of things that you might want to do, that you have desire to do, but yet don't actually have a place in your life at this particular moment. And I say that again to encourage you to say, listen to those prompts, those internal pangs, if you will, that every once in a while come up and say, hey, remember when you used to do this? Or you have this vision of yourself being able to do this thing or having accomplished this creative goal or project. And yet, right now, it remains a source of tension because you maybe haven't done anything about it. You haven't taken action. And there could be a number of reasons. 15 years ago, I was in the throes of my mental health depression and not even fully realizing how bad my mental health was because of some just high functioning demands and roles in my life that didn't quite get to the point where it was critical for me. And it wasn't until like 2 years after that initial thought of what is this 365-day art journey, this process, this project? What does that look like? And what could that look like for me? About almost 2 more years went by before I actually did anything about it because maybe I just wasn't ready yet to enter into that. And that's okay. And I say that again because no shame in if you're at a place where you've had intentions, but your actions have not followed your intentions. But maybe this is your time. Maybe this is your moment to step up to take action because honestly, it would just continue to be something that is a good intention and not something that you'll actually see produced in your life if you don't take action. And I say this because I've experienced both sides of that. I've experienced delaying it, like I just said, and thinking about it, but not really doing anything about it, doubting myself, not knowing how to even approach something because it seemed too out of reach, too large. I didn't have access points. And so that part, and then also I experienced obviously when I finally did start taking action. And for the past, again, 12 plus years, it's been show up, create things, put them out into the world, learn, grow as a person, rediscover some joy, accomplish some creative goals, do some work that I'm proud of. All this stuff came because I decided one day that I was going to take action. And it started small. And so, if you've been hanging around me any time lately, you know that I've been talking about this 15-day creative challenge that I'm running January 15th. And I would like to invite you to join, to be a part of this, to take action, to not just think about this creative activity that you've wanted to do, these creative projects that you've been intending to do, but haven't taken action. Join us for this 15-day stretch and at least start getting the ball rolling, start getting some momentum around action so that you're engaging with this and it becomes something that's not just a good intention, not just a well wishing, not just a desire, but something that becomes a reality. And 15 days is not a very long time. And so you could fall in one of two camps. You could fall in the camp that says, well, 15 days, what am I really going to accomplish in 15 days? Why would I even do this? To you, I would say 15 days may be more than what you're doing currently. And starting small is your friend because it gives you the ability to get going, to start moving. And once you're moving, it's a lot easier to keep moving. I give you prompts that you can apply to your context, whatever the thing is that you want to create. And it's guiding you and it's knowing that there are people on this journey with you. Maybe you're on the camp of somebody who says 15 days. I don't know. I haven't done, 3 days in a row of anything. I don't know if I can be consistent like that. 15 days sounds like a lot. I have a lot on my plate right now. It's a new year. There's a lot of demands and pressures and life stuff, which I get. But to you, I would say 15 days broken down into even 15 minutes a day. Certainly, we can find 15 minutes a day, and that will get you moving. That will get you some momentum, some direction. It will give you more than what you've got now, and it will give you the ability to prove to yourself that you can do it, even if you're not perfect in the 15 days of showing up every single day and doing the quote task of what you're supposed to do. That's not the point. The point is to get moving. And so that's why this 15-day challenge is something that I love to run, to invite people to say, experience this for yourself. You get emails that are short, like 1 or 2 sentences directly to you. There's a free Facebook community. It's private. You can go in there and engage with other people who are on this journey as well. Ask some questions, post some work, post some struggles, some highlights. It's important to be a part of community who's cheering you on. And so if you're thinking, I don't know, I keep thinking about this stuff, but I haven't done anything, this is your call. This is your moment to step in and to go to my website, which is mikebrennan.me. And if you go to that /15 challenge, it will bring you right to the page where there's some more information. You can sign up. It's free. Join us January 15th, 15-day stretch. Start flexing some creative muscles. Start getting something going. No shame, whatever's happened in the past, whatever the intentions that never materialized into anything. No shame. Because again, I've been there. I understand that. And it's not about perfection, it's about progress. And so today, it's an invitation to progress to the next step. Join me for this 15-day challenge. And this isn't about the program. This isn't about like anything of, other than really just you showing up for you, choosing you. And the reason why I do this is because I understand this is my journey. This is what I've gone through. And so I understand the importance and the power of this. And I want to invite you to it because nothing makes me happier than seeing other people step into their creativity and seeing how creativity transforms in their lives and transforms their lives and the lives of the people around them. So that's you. Join me, bring some friends. It's going to be an amazing time. And I really, truly think that you are going to learn some things. You're going to struggle your way through some things. Ultimately, if you join us for this challenge, you'll come through the other side having had a different experience, one of at least action over intention. So I can't wait to see you there. And remember, this started with me 15 years ago. I waited another 2 years before I took action. But then when I did take action, I've been at it for over 12 years. That could be your story too. I can't wait to see what you do. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. And I am so rooting for you. I hope that that's your story too, that one day you look back on a post or maybe a journal entry or something, conversation, and you say, man, that was the day that things started to move in a different direction towards creativity. So join me, please. I look forward to it. Have a great day, guys.